Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk a little bit about attribute extraction and automatic product tagging. So these two features on our platform are really heavily linked together, and they're critical for any e-commerce business looking to scale and improve their online search and their search on their website. So what we're trying to do in this, using this workflow is we're trying to convert your products into a set of attributes that make up that product, and then we're going to convert those attributes over into tags on a product line item. So first of all, when we look at any product, we can look at it as humans and we can make a decision about what that product is. So, but if we were to look at the product using AI, we can actually get a lot deeper and provide a lot more insight into that product, because the AI has so much knowledge. It's able to go another step further and actually provide more context and more information about that product. So let me give you an example of what that means. If I looked at a flower business or a business selling plants, we might find that one of the attributes of a vegetable plant would be what month can you plant that vegetable in. We might also be looking at the harvest month. We might be looking at how big the spread is on the flower. We might be looking at how big it starts, or what's the original package size, how much is the weight, what's the total height we expect from it, how much sunlight does it require, does it require direct sunlight or shade, what kind of soil does it require. All of those attributes of that product. Those attributes could be really, really useful later in a later stage, whereby when you're looking at which collection pages would you apply that product to, it actually can help you to actually automate the process of applying that product back into specific collections. Or it might help you improve the product description by saying this product can be planted in a certain month, or expect a certain spread, or the soil type is X, Y, required is X, Y, and Z, or the pH is X, Y, and Z for the soil type. All of that kind of information can go onto the product page and really enrich the data and actually enable you to create a more valuable product page than your competitors, and as such improve your rank. So attributes have got an important job to play in all written content on e-commerce stores. And we do a really excellent job, or we trained our AI to do an excellent job of actually understanding your products and extracting the information that makes these products so special. So in a fashion business, that kind of attribute extraction could be a totally different set of objectives that we're trying to get out of that product imagery and product description. So, for instance, we may want to look at what type of clasp it has, or what type of what sizes are available. We might want to look at what type of lace or what type of material. What does the material look like? What's the pattern of the material? How heavy is the knit? What kind of knit is it? What pattern of knit is it? What's the neckline? All of those kind of items that are really kind of core to understanding what's really that product is about. Once you have that information, you really use that information to align everything with essentially the language your customers use to find your products. The better you do as a business of aligning your language on the store with the language of your customers, the higher probability you have of finding those customers. So that's really kind of the foundations of why attribute extraction is so important. I'm going to show you kind of a set of attributes we've extracted here from a product. What we're looking at here is a piece of lingerie. We can see that we've extracted it's a certain type of lace. So we've been able to look at that product and we've been able to identify this is eyelash lace. We've looked at it's a floral lace pattern. We can see that 1950s pin-up style. It's visible layering piece. It's got statement top, special occasions. So this would be really important if you're actually selling like wedding or clothing or night out or whatever it could be. So you've got all of these different pieces of information that we now have in a structured form. From there, we can actually then start to use these bits of information, and we can actually convert them over into tags on your product. Those tags really help from a search perspective. When I say a search perspective, I mean a search perspective on the website, and also enriching your Google feed with the information that's required to be able to enable Google to be able to provide your content to a broader audience, essentially. So the fact that this top product here says it's an anti-chafing band, it's essentially a type of tight that goes around your thigh. It's a very specific product, but actually anti-chafing is a keyword that I would never have found myself, but actually by doing an attribute extraction, we can then find that keyword by looking at the product and then using the AI's knowledge to be able to identify what that is. So all of those keywords can actually be extracted and then imported back or pushed back into the product as a tag that then can help the search engines to be able to, or can help the Google feed to be able to present these products to the right people, and also to enable, once your customers are on your website, to be able to find those products through your search on your site much, much faster and provide a better set of products as a result to the search your customers make. So here we can come in, we can look at the products, we can look at the imagery, we can convert it over into attributes. But once we have that set of attributes, we can then convert those back into tags and push those back into the products. So it's a super effective product. It really underpins almost everything we do it strategically, because it provides the context and the information that's required to go and write excellent quality product descriptions, really high quality meta descriptions, meta titles. And once we have these attributes, we can also then enrich this attribute data with raw keyword data to be able to find out which are the keywords with a high volume. And then we can use all that data together to be able to reverse engineer the perfect product titles, product descriptions, meta descriptions, all those kind of bits and pieces. So thanks very much for watching. I hope that's an interesting overview of what we do, but if you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to show you more.